Good afternoon. We have the price line trade up here today. I'm covering the S&P 500, and all of these are S&P 500 stocks. And the day started out fairly decent. And what ended up happening, though, is that the S&P closed down today. And that means that the volatility in all of the S&P 500 stocks, with the earnings season right around the corner in April, today we ended the quarter. And we ended the quarter like this. I will show you. And you need to know one thing, though, and the thing that you're going to learn here, once again, for all our new people, is that this is the S&P 500. Yes, it is a daily chart, okay? And what I'm going to do again is go back over here how 2015 started. It started the way that we said it would start. And we went straight down, starting out right here. We encourage you, once again, to look at previous movements that we were talking about the S&P 500. And we also said that the volatility in the S&P 500 was going to go to extreme levels, as it is right now, and how we started the year in the first quarter and how we're ending it. We ended down on the S&P. Go to your free trial, click free trial. Open an account, click that, go through the inventory, open an account. We will fund your trading account. So if you start with $5,000, you're going to have $100,000 intraday. So you're going to actually get the capital and the market makers working for who? Working directly for you. One of the things that we're going to point out is that every top at resistance, like we said, would have a bear move to the downside. And we did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th trading day. And basically, I'm going to tell you what the simple moving averages are. The 100-day simple moving average, which is this beige line, that's at 2051. The 50-day simple moving average, where that daily bar right here is there at 2063. Then, of course, I'm going to blow this up for you, new people, and all of our traders around the world. And this is that volatility. We had that rising wedge. The bull was in. Yesterday, the bull came back. So what I will do is tell you again, this was a big, nice move yesterday. And they bought yesterday, which was today's the end of the quarter, so they came in and they bought some stocks in the S&P 500. But all of your daily simple moving averages are heading for disaster. And over here on the days that this particular S&P 500 has had an extreme amount of support at 2040, and then this low right here, that's 2045, of course, and then you're flirting with disaster, because this is where this last reversal, we had no follow through. We had a very narrow range day here, and then yesterday's big rally, but you didn't follow through with it. It's not like it was over here, on a day, off a day. That's volatility that these markets are going to continue to have. And I'm just going to tell you another thing. The S&P 500 is going lower. Why? Well, I can tell you why. It's got a daily sell signal, as it does. So when I blow up this piece of the chart, which is going to clearly tell you that from these lows right here in 2015, this is that trend line down here. And that was the underlying support. And then we broke out and we made another nice high. And this is ending the quarter in the S&P 500. Both the bull here, the bear reversals, and we are going to go lower. That 100-day moving average for the bull is rising. That 100-day moving average is 2051. That ultimately is going to have to close up above here, and I'm going to go back again. We have a sell signal, not much of one, but it's there. And we're not overbought in the S&P in their standards. We are in a trading range. And we trade all of the options on these indexes, and we make an extreme amount of money trading the S&P 500. And join us today. We ended the note that the movement for this day was exactly 13 points all the way around. Yesterday, that bull was really in control. As far as going back in time and looking at where these big green bars is where these bulls are taking charge of the market. So it's very important to understand daily simple moving averages. And what I'm saying is, again, that the volatility is going to considerably increase again. So I'm going to conclude the first quarter of the S&P. I don't see a big bull move. I don't see a real big bear raid. What I do see, though, in all of these movements over here is that we get these great bounces off the bottom, and then we get really nice shorts off of the top. And right now, ending the quarter on a downbeat, breaking through moving averages is how today on 331 is on that Dow Jones and the S&P that I showed. We pretty much have covered everything. And the 100-day simple moving average right here, and I'll just show it one more time to my other new guys. Listen, these are major bottoms where we rallied, and we did. And now that we get the bear side of things, and what we're going to be looking at on tomorrow's trade is this particular trend line. And so we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 days right here. And this is a major top that is going to have to get through at 2090. And there are put options, bear funds, 3x, all kinds of things that you can trade around the S&P 500. But it does not look good ending the quarter of 2015.